here. He came in, gave me like a 25-yard shot, and I don't know, he maybe went 100 yards and piled up. Just a great North Dakota 8-pointer.
I'm still like rattled. We had a great buck come in tonight, and I think I drilled him. It looks great. There he is. What a gorgeous, gorgeous buck. Shooter.
Should do it, bud.
Man, he put on a freaking show. And the best part is, he didn't die in the bottom.
Yeah.
Couldn't be happier with this buck. My first year in Iowa, really learning the ropes this year, hunting public.
Got him, buddy. Down goes Fraser, baby.
To say that we earned this guy would be a complete understatement. I think JP added the days up we spent in the field this fall. I think we're somewhere around 55 days right now.
Here we go, bud. Meh, meh. Got a lot of emotion running through my body right now. Excited, scared shitless. We eased up here. JP actually picked a rack up. Probably 30 yards from us. It looks like it's down. But I'm gonna go up there at full draw and make sure. I think he's laying right up here dead, boys. That was the wildest, craziest track job I've ever been a part of. Pretty sure I hard shot him, dude. You gonna go down?
That's where he went.
Yeah. He's right there dead, dude. Oh, yeah, buddy. Well, what a deer, what a hunt, and to get to do it with some awesome buddies right here, it's gonna be a good one.
Where is he? Just to the left. Got him. Go down. Go down. Go down. That's got to be one of my biggest bucks. Hell yeah, buddy. Thank you. What an absolute way to almost wrap up my season here.
I hear a deer. Where are we looking? Oh, right under him.
Right there.
Oh, that's a decent
shit.
buck, dude. This might happen, huh?
I'd put him down.
You gonna make
for
this
sure.
happen?
Yes! Hell yes!
No way! Let's go, baby!
The best hunt I personally have ever experienced as a bow hunter. We just killed a freaking giant!
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah,
Got him. Got him.
yeah.
He's toast.
Drilled him.
That was way too easy.
I'll stay like right here, so. You ready? Gotta get all the fur balls out. I think on the down button. Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another season of Rut Live. We are in the tree in North Dakota. First day of the archery season out here. And it's a hot one. I think the temps got up in the upper 80s today. And unfortunately, it's actually going to be the coolest day we have out here, I think, this weekend. I think it's supposed to get up in the 90s the rest of the week. So, not sure what that's going to do for the deer movement. I guess it's probably not going to be the greatest, but we have had a lot of solid bucks on the cameras. And despite the heat the last couple weeks, a good amount of them have been daylight. Me and Jim are sitting in a spot we call Undertaker tonight. It's kind of an interesting setup. We only had about a 100-yard walk in here from the vehicle. And we're on a piece of private that we got permission ammunition on, and there's a cemetery literally like 5 yards right behind us. But it's in a cool spot. It drops down into a bottom here. There's kind of a river down below us, and it's we should see some deer tonight. We don't have the greatest visibility here. I think these deer all of a sudden are going to be right on top of us, but we have a pretty solid 10-pointer in here. He was daylight last night at about like 7:45. He was in here for about an hour before dark. He's a pretty good deer. He's probably, I would say, 135, 140 range. Really good buck for North Dakota. So, we're going to hang tight here. Hopefully run into him tonight. We got a wind switch tomorrow, so that'll probably put us in a different stand, but hopefully we can kick off the year in North Dakota with a buck right away. Be a great way to start off the lives. So crack a beer, sit back and relax, and hope you guys have fun with this one. Keep it. What do you mean lines? Oh, you get the lines when you talk. The audio bars. You should. You probably do.
Well, it is night one here in North Dakota, and Brandon and I got a pretty sweet setup tonight. Just to the north of us was a big cornfield, and then to kind of the northeast is a big marsh, and unfortunately the spots we came out 2 weeks ago haven't been as hot as the rest of the guys, so they let us come hunt their spots tonight. There's been a pretty good buck that's been pretty consistent the last 2 weeks almost. They said probably 13, 14 out of the last 16 days. He's been cruising through here. He's got some really long brows. They call them spikes, but I think we got a pretty good chance at seeing him tonight. He was in here last night between 7 and 7:30, and pretty much kind of same temps, a little warmer than it was yesterday. So I'm guessing he'll be kind of cruising this edge again. But like I said, it's pretty warm out. Rand and I are rocking the Crocs in sport mode because boots were just too warm tonight. But excited to be out in the tree. Excited for a new bow hunting season, and I think we should have a pretty good night overall. A lot of the guys are sitting in some pretty good spots. That bucks have been pretty consistent in daylight, so should be fun. Stay tuned, and I think it'd be worth it to watch through the whole live event. So thanks for tuning in, guys.
Observation, hoping we can at least lay eyes on him tonight. If he's in bow range, that's should be an exciting night for everybody, so we'll see how she goes.
Well, hello there, bud.
How's it going, boys?
How are you doing?
Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody, welcome back for season 2 of Rut Live. This is our first episode, and we're actually all in North Dakota right now.
No, I'm in Tennessee.
In Tennessee. But yeah,
so, good to be back, man. We got the addition of Chuck E. Cheese there for this season. Looking forward to kind of getting to know you a little better and letting our listeners and followers get to know you and all the glorious intern shenanigans that I'm sure you guys are up to.
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. There'll be some stories for sure.
It'll be a good time, but we apologize. We were gonna go live right at 6, but we had some little bit of difficulties, so we're live now.
I'll take that. That was all on me. I apologize.
We ain't gonna point no fingers.
My normal 15-minute drive home took me and the kids an hour and 20 minutes tonight, so it was not awesome.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. The matter is at the end of the day, we're here and we're both live. So.
Heck yeah.
And we have all of the cameras working. So that's
awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Everybody's in NODAK, as you mentioned. I don't think last year we probably didn't kick this off until early October, right? But this year we're starting a little earlier because that season opener in North Dakota is something you want to see for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're expecting some bucks to go down tonight.
Yeah,
hopefully at least
there's actually a lot of deers that are shooters around here. So
yeah,
there's a lot of deers.
There's a lot of deers
around here.
Must be a Michigan thing.
But you guys already opened in Tennessee, right, for velvet season?
We did this past weekend. Just a weekend long, private land only, archery only, for velvet. And then, later on in September, we'll kick in for public land and archery season.
That sounds like a fun hunt.
It's kind of neat. It's they just started it last year or maybe the year before that. So it's kind of new, relatively new, and guys are getting out and being successful. But most of the guys I know are not really into it because it's still 95 degrees. So it sucks to sit out there.
What's the weather like down there today?
It wasn't too bad today. Actually, I thought about grabbing a sweatshirt when I left the house this morning.
Oh, wow.
It was still dark, but it was cooler than it has been. It's been T-shirt and shorts weather at 5 a.m. here for, it seems like about a year now. So I'm looking forward to things cooling down.
Yeah, it's hot up here. It's 85 right now, I bet.
I think it was supposed to hit 90s today,
maybe
but
90,
yeah,
the next 2 days.
I know tomorrow's definitely going to be 90s.
Yeah,
so.
You're probably hotter. You're probably hotter than I was today. It was nice today.
We got a storm and a cold front moving in later this week. Some of the guys will still be here for that.
Yeah, it's actually going to hit the day me and Hunter leave. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, half the crew leaves the day the cold front moves in, and
yeah, that's the way it goes.
The hun's gonna get real good, I bet.
For sure.
It is what it is.
But we'll go back to the action. We've got all cameras working. Here soon we'll get a intro from or interview from Hunter. But
have we made any announcements on who we've got sitting today?
Oh no,
who exactly is in the stand and who's on camera?
We've got 3 interviews we did an interview from Mancl, Brennen, and Dylan. So we also have Hunter in the stand as well. So we'll get to him here in a minute. For now, we'll go to all 4 angles.
Oh yeah.
So let's do that.
Player that's been coming in here just about every night too. That's It kind of depends how it goes down. I mean, there's it just depends on the night unfolds. If we get one that comes in on top of
Well, we had a little bit backwards action here between our system and everything. We're struggling with service here, so hopefully you can follow along with us all night tonight. But it's a little spotty, so right when we got in the tree stand, we got all set up and had a truck come flying down here, actually parked like right under the tree, and it's another hunter. So he actually moved the truck when he talked to us, so he's actually hunting kind of where the deer are coming from normally, but didn't want to push on him or anything, so he's sitting over there, but still have a good feeling about these bucks coming out towards us. They've been constantly daylight out here, so even considering the weather, so still feel pretty confident. Yeah, we'll just keep on sitting here, and it's only a matter of time to find out, so hopefully it happens.
first deer in here was 640 last night.
All
I
right,
think.
well,
So,
we got me and Mancl's POV here. Obviously, it's a little slow right now.
they're gonna be later.
About 90-degree weather, North Dakota.
I'm 7,
But we do have, a couple hours of daylight left. So
Look like about an 8 mile an hour wind or so there, B stand.
Yeah,
Coming out of the east.
a little breezy. It's always, you know, North Dakota, man. It's always breezy here, but
Not bad.
But eventually, obviously, guys, we're gonna be doing giveaways, and I'm not saying they're sticker giveaways or anything. These are legit giveaways. These are really cool giveaways, guys.
We did
So
some really good
make
giveaways
sure-
last year.
Oh,
this season's slate blows it out of the water, I think.
At least you can see down into the bottom.
Yeah. So we'll get to those here in a little bit. What we'll do is
Nail in your ass.
we'll probably do another trivia question, and it's actually going to be a North Dakota question.
It is.
So we'll get to that here in a little bit. But actually, what I could do is kind of go through all the items that we're going to be giving away.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, let's do that. And also,
we
you got some what?
while we have some downtime.
Oh, yeah. But also, before we even get into kind of what those items are, we came up with anyone who comments on any episode, right, will be entered for a chance to win.
Well, it's got to be on this episode because we're actually going to be.
No,
we're not going to
the grand prize.
Oh yes, we do have a grand prize, and we.
That's
and
true too.
Yep. So I will show that after I give away the list of giveaway items for this episode.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll go
every
through that
episode, if
afterwards.
you comment on the episode, you're entered to win that episode's prize, and you're also entered to win the grand prize at the end of the season.
Correct. So first we got on the list here is a Vortex Optics rangefinder.
The Crossfire. Nice.
The Crossfire.
That's what I
Yeah.
have.
You like it?
I love it.
You want some more of it?
I could go for another one.
I think I have the Crossfire binos, and they're great, man. They work great.
Yeah, the nice thing about it being Vortex too is if you run over it with your truck or whatever, they'll replace it.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
super
That
good.
is true.
Yeah.
Their headquarters is actually like 10 minutes from where I grew up, so like they're just a great company to work with.
So you're the plug.
No, they were with them before, but they're always hosting events and stuff on it there at their compound, which is like it's awesome. If you're ever in that area, check it out.
Next we got is tack vanes, 100 pack of vanes of choice plus a glue kit. Pretty similar to last season, but the glue kit was never added to that, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Like I said, whoever comments the correct answer to our trivia question after I show these, how many items are here, Josh?
How many items?
Yeah. How many
on
items
the total
are here?
list or so far?
On the total list. I mean, it's at least a dozen. So
yeah, it's a bunch, man.
There's a dozen people that are going to walk away today with something. So just definitely stay tuned and make sure you're commenting on the YouTube.
Yeah, for sure. And show some love to the companies that are sponsoring these giveaways too. That's
Absolutely.
They support these fellas through and through. So make a purchase.
And we use all these products ourselves, so
right.
All right, what's up next?
What's up next with what? Oh, the Schwackers.
The Schwackers.
You're looking at the monitor. I don't know what you're looking at. The Schwackers.
I keep looking at the monitor. I need to look at the camera. I'm getting bad at that.
No, you're good. Choice of Schwacker broadheads. I'm guessing those come in 3-packs.
Yeah, I would say. I'm pretty sure also.
No, I think
all broadheads on Earth.
3-pack plus
with the target.
With the target broadhead.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, next up.
The Bigfoot.
I mean, this is huge. I mean, this is not just the tree stand. It's 4 grip rails, safety rope, and a climbing belt.
Right.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah,
But,
the whole setup.
Yeah.
They've got a big, generous platform on those stands too for you big old boys.
Yeah.
For
they're
sure.
fairly light for how big they are.
Yeah.
Next up.
The phone scope comes with a phone case, the adapter, throwing in some pyro putty and a pyro putty lighter. That's a cool little setup.
Yeah.
I know Mancl freaking lives by that phone scope adapter. I don't think he's ever taken it off of his phone.
Yeah, he walks around with the biggest, bulkiest phone case so he can put it on whatever.
Next up, we got, this is actually a new one, Karis. This is a good one. A free elite membership of Onyx Hunt. If I remember right, I mean, annually, that's what, $80?
No, I think it's like 120.
Is it 120? Okay.
Yeah,
wow, I'm way off. So I mean, that's pretty huge.
I paid for it already, so
yeah. All right.
Now, with that elite membership with Onyx, is that 2 states only?
no,
Or
that's
does
the
the
whole
elite-
country.
The whole country's the elite
Whole
package?
country.
They do offer one with just, I think they made it 2 states now, but
The
it
basic.
used to be just the 1 state, but now they do the 50 states for the elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The elite is worth the investment, even if you don't win it. If you're gonna hunt more than 1 state, or even
Or
just wanna
2.
look for future, it's great. You can start dropping pins.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Moultrie with the Edge cell camera. Part of their mobile line. I have just this past season started using Moultries for the first time in, probably last time I got a Moultrie out was 15 years ago. But I got a couple of their little micros, and those things are great, man. They're not the cell cams. They're just, card cams, but the picture quality, video, everything's awesome. And the camera itself is so damn tiny, you don't even notice it. on a tree.
For sure.
Great cameras. Next up, we got Luminoc, pack of Knox. They've been around for ever since I was born. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't know. They've been around a long time, but obviously they make some great knocks.
They found stone arrowheads next to Luminocs at archaeological digs before. I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome. All right, next up,
Lacrosse.
Ursa boots. Do you guys have those? That particular model?
I personally do not.
I also do not.
I know some of the guys here do wear them, so.
I don't have. They look like a great boot. They're
they do, for sure.
Kind of like a crispy looking type of boot.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
I know Brennen plans on wearing these boots from now until pretty much like late season North Dakota. He just wears a thicker sock as the weather changes and.
Yeah, they look like something I'll check out. I wear Danners, but those look like a good rocky terrain type of boot. We have a lot of that around here.
Danner makes a great boot too, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I'm trying to sell lacrosse boots here.
Danner and Lacrosse are actually like sister companies.
You're right, they are.
I have a pair of Danners as well. So
yeah.
Next up, now I can vouch for this this site.
As can I?
This go ahead.
Go ahead. No, take it away, Spitz.
No, yeah. So I just started shooting this site this year. What I like about HHA is their 20 to 60 setup tape. Basically what you do is sight in your bow at 20, but you don't do it by dialing it with the dial. You do it by setting it up vertically, getting dialed in at 20, and then basically what you do is work your way all the way to 60 yards, and where your number lands on the setup tape at your 60 is going to be the tape number you grab to put on your sight. So basically it's spot on. You only have to sight in at 20 and 60, and everything else is going to be right where it needs to be. So
nice.
That's a cool system that HHA came out with that I really enjoy.
And
it's very accurate too. So
yeah, it's that.
Yeah, they make great stuff.
It's a single pin, but like you got two options, and it's adjustable, which is sweet because I don't really like having multi pins.
Yeah,
makes it harder for me. I know some people like that, but I'm a big fan.
Oh, dude, come on. I remember the days when you were painting nail polish on the ends of those pins, differentiate colors.
All right, we're getting to the end here, but next up, come here,
dear.
Come
Your
here,
choice.
Dear. Choice of product. I liked it.
Yeah.
I will say this stuff smells amazing.
It smells like candy.
Yeah, it does. And if I was a deer, actually, you know what? I'm human. I still might eat it.
I tried it.
Yeah, you should.
I tried it.
I did. Tastes like Smarties.
It
does? Yeah, it does.
No kidding.
Like, you know those pixie sticks? It kind of tastes like a funky pixie stick.
That's actually awesome, man.
Yeah, I know a guy in Kentucky that swears by Kool-Aid and sugar mixed together in the powder form, putting that on his corn piles. And I'm sure sugar and salt and fruity flavors work most of the time.
Right.
Yeah, we use this corn coat a lot in states where it's legal to either bait or put feed out off season, and the deer, you'll see it on their noses and trail
primarily Wisconsin, you mean?
Well, Wisconsin we can't put out supplemental feed, but Iowa you can. Not during the season. North Dakota.
I know, man. I was trying to catch you.
Close.
You know, I did hear. Actually, I know that it only works if you say "Come here, dear, 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 dear" while you're putting it out. Yep.
You need to talk to them and see if they'll come out with a "Come Here, Deers" edition for you.
Come here, deers.
They should have a little jingle or something, a little animated commercial.
Yeah. All right. Now, bucket ready. I pretty sure he's the owner. I'm not exactly sure. Scott
is the
owner. Oh man, he's a great guy, man. I hung out with him for a week in Illinois with Brandon, and just great guy, great company, great seed. Obviously, I mean, I can't say much more about him. So,
another great local Wisconsin brand.
Yeah, I was going to say, aren't they pretty close to Mancl's neck of the woods?
They're actually right by where JP's from.
Okay.
So.
Baronet blinds, man.
The Ox 5.
I feel like we probably shouldn't give all this stuff away today.
Yeah, I mean I said a dozen. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items today, and that's not including the opportunity of the cage blind you're able to get at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So that's 15 total items each episode.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, once we give this trivia question away, basically, if you answer right, you're getting something. So.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal. I know you guys tear up these Baronet blinds all the time. I've sat in them, a few times with Mike and Brennen and Spitz. What is the 0x5 ground blind?
Is that
like
Ox 5?
The Ox 5?
Yep.
Sorry.
It's very spacious. It's nice. We actually use this quite a bit during turkey season. We actually fit me, Jimbo, Mancl, JP. Who else was with us? Dan Schubring. 5 of us. I mean, it's very spacious.
Yeah.
Plus, I like these windows. These windows, they just slide down, and they're, you can. There's nothing in the way. They go vertical, up and down. So.
Yeah.
So you can see through them even when they're up.
Right.
Exactly. Which is really nice.
Yeah.
Do you got 5 of you in that thing? Do you feel like Dirty Mike and the boys?
Yeah.
All right, next up.
The Black Widow branch butter scrape rope.
This one was a little out of There we go. All right. Yeah.
There you go.
The branch butter scrape rope. Black Widow is another company that's been around for a while.
They've been around a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
That says something about a company being around that long.
Yeah, they started. I mean, I used to see them in like Ace Hardware a long time ago. They started in local hardware stores and stuff like that. What's the scrape rope? Is that something you guys are familiar with? Does that just hang vertically?
It's just it's a hemp rope that you'd either tie to a tree or something, and they come up and
can you smoke it?
Their orbital glands. What?
Can you smoke it?
I'm sure you could. That's why the deer like it so much. They walk away with red eyes.
All right. Well,
no, but
that's
they love that branch butter.
That's all the items. Hopefully everyone was paying attention. We're gonna be doing the giveaway question now. So.
All right, let's do it.
You ready
That's
for it?
Hell of a lineup of items that people can win, man. This is great.
All right, so, yep. How many bucks did TDP crew kill in North Dakota last season?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everybody thinks.
And that's including, both early season and Lacey. Put your answer in the comments to the YouTube channel, and you'll be entered in one of the 14 items on the giveaway list here.
How late?
Correct.
How late does late season run out there? Is that going into January pretty good?
It goes into January. I'm not sure how far into January, but
I think it's the second week of January.
Okay, so you mean in total last deer season, not last year? How many bucks were killed by TBP
Last deer
in
season
Nodak?
was- Yeah, I believe there might have been one shot. No,
Hey,
I don't know.
I think it's bears.
no clues.
No clues, but
well, you talking way too much here.
yeah, I am.
So yeah, we're getting a lot of answers on the YouTube channel. One of my guess is they've seen it. Gosh, maybe it was just on here then, because they're putting like the letter too. So
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm on the messages.
Obviously, my best marksman is
This is my first time in 3 or 4 years I didn't have one. Or didn't do a league.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who are your RBs? Who are your RBs?
Josh Jacobs and Air Jones.
That's pretty good. Is she tight end?
Mark Andrews.
Fuck yeah. Quarterback.
Herbert.
See, to me, that's almost like a gamble thing, because he could end up being really, really good.
I had him last year and he didn't do anything for me.
I'm trying to remember who I had last year. Oh, I had Josh Allen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I picked up Fields. Like half.
Oh, that's a good pickup. Yeah. He went crazy. I had a pretty good team. I made some good trades. I ended up having Derrick Henry and Joe Mixon, too. Pretty solid.
Yeah, I wouldn't say my fantasy went well last year. I did take last.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you have punishments?
No, I just ended up out. So I wasn't out the only thing too bad.
Do is run my plates. See if I have a North Dakota license.
Yeah, the Bears.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Would you say 705? How's that stand?
Yeah. Does it help at all if you flip the seat up? Or kind of probably like to use that to, yeah.
Bringing goulash in.
they gotta be sweating.
Oh yeah, they're definitely warm. We got Goulash and Rand are both wearing Crocs in the stand right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude, that's
Mike was
my
about-
early
Mike was
season
gonna wear
go-to.
shorts.
Yeah.
Hey, he was wearing them around. He's like, I'm gonna do it, and then last second he was like, I'm not gonna do it. But I've heard them talking about the fantasy football league. They had their draft while they were driving out last night. So I heard them talking about it on here.
Also last year.
They were talking about it last night when they got here.
So Dylan,
I don't get super like into fantasy.
Dylan's hunting a spot called Cozy Corners. He's after a buck they named Spikes. They called him that because he's got big brows. He's been daylight pretty consistent, and he's actually one of the ones wearing Crocs tonight.
They said before they left they're bringing boots in the truck just in case they kill one for tracking them.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, turkey season, I've worn Crocs before here. Just spray them down good with Sawyers. Just ticks off your feet.
Oh yeah.
So when are you boys getting out from behind the mic and out in a stand?
Well, I'm actually going to be in the stand tomorrow night.
Nice.
I'll be filming tomorrow night.
Yeah, after the live, I'm going on vacation. Gonna stop working for a little bit, and but no, I'm gonna. It sounds like they want me to hunt until I tag out. So yeah, I leave Tuesday morning, so I'll be able to hunt Saturday, Sunday, and Monday evening.
Nice.
But,
when's your cold front coming through? Saturday or Sunday?
It's coming in Tuesday, so it's
Tuesday.
It's not ideal.
Oh, that's right. You were.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but yeah.
Well, we got Brennen in the top right corner. He's hunting a spot called Upper Deck, which I was with him actually a few weeks ago when we found it. It's actually a really cool spot that looks down into kind of like a cattle pasture valley that's all grown up, but he's after a buck right now called Big Nuts.
Called Big Nuts?
Big Nuts.
Big Nuts.
Big Nuts.
Big Nuts.
Big Nuts.
What it
All
sounds like.
Cool.
As you can guess, he is the one who named it. But yeah, he showed up August 18th, and he's a big deer. And then disappeared until 2 nights ago, and he's back in daylight. So the spot, like, it's right off the road, but it's completely hidden by corn. So like you can sneak in there and out. Awesome. So it's got a great wind for it. We'll see if Big Nut shows, but I don't know if he's. We got other good spots that the wind will be better for tomorrow. So if Big Nut doesn't,
You think Big Nuts show, right?
Yeah. If Big Nuts doesn't show, he's got backup plans. He's not the most consistent deer, but he's an awesome deer.
I feel like that's got to be a mile at least.
I'm to go. That's so funny.
Yeah, Hunter's hunting this spot. We named Game 7. Ross, Brennan and I were out here. It's just a tiny little island out in the middle of a field, a cut hayfield, or not hay, wheat. There's a lot of weed out here. And there's a huge woodlot across it, and Brennan and JP sat there in the woodlot like 3 times last year, and these 3 old bucks just kept giving them the slip. So they moved out, and we ran cameras on the island, and they've been showing up, I think, every night in daylight since we first put cameras out. So I think he's probably got one of the best shots of killing something. It's the same 3 bucks from last year. They didn't grow that much, but all mature. They all keep coming in, so we'll see what happens there.
Now they're all in great spots.
They're all in good spots.
Yep.
We got other good spots too for when the wind shifts tomorrow, so we'll be locked and loaded.
I stole a cop car.
How many different locations you guys have to have scouted when you're hunting this many people?
When we went out the first time, we set up 16 cameras at 16 different spots.
It's actually pretty nice out right now.
And then Dylan and Rand came out and I think hung 6 or 7 more.
It's just that Dylan just farted in the tree.
Yeah, we've had pretty good luck. Almost every spot has had a decent deer on it. Some definitely more consistent.
Under. Yeah, under.
So we got options for the wind.
Good spot there.
So, which makes it exciting.
God, just getting roasted in the comments.
Well, they actually fucked that. They on camera twice.
It's alright, I'm used to the heat.
Where did
Cut my finger yesterday. He is over. Thought they were gonna put me on, the IR, but I pulled through for opening day.
Yeah.
Pretty tough guy out here.
All right, guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break. Take a look at our sponsors, as I mentioned before. We just needed to grab a couple minutes here real quick so Spitzley can go refill his white Zinfandel.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the action here on Rut Live. At the end of the season, our grand prize this year is going to be an 8-foot tower stand from Cage Blinds. All you got to do to enter is comment on any of the live streams and your name's going to be in the hat. Good luck, and good luck this fall.
The new Edge Pro from Moultrie Mobile gives you more control over what you see with features like Live Aim and the industry's first false trigger elimination technology, meaning if deer photos are what you want, deer photos are what you get.
And we're back. Scott, you feeling refreshed? Get your glass refilled.
What did I get again?
White Zinfandel.
The white Zin?
The white Zin.
Arbor Mist.
Oh, is that wine?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah. This wine tastes amazing.
It's a blush.
Yeah.
It's a blush.
I put it in a Yeti cup because,
it helps it breathe.
Yeah, it helps me breathe. I don't think wine cups are I don't know. I just don't like wine cups. So that's why I didn't put it in a wine cup.
I actually
typically they're kind of small.
Exactly. You can fit a lot more in here.
I actually took a wine tasting class in college, and every class all we did was taste wine and spirits and learn about the history.
Is that right?
We got 6 glasses, mini glasses of wine every class.
I like that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I mean, Carrots was obviously joking. I did not grab a glass of wine. I've had wine before. I'm not a huge wine fan, but
I've had wine before. Sound like a 16-year-old.
You're right.
Yeah, I've had wine before.
Yeah, lots of wine. I've had lots of wine.
I've had it at church.
I would rather have a glass of bourbon, if I'm being honest.
Sure.
If it's good enough on the rocks, if not good enough, like Jim Beam, maybe with some Diet Coke. And I'm obviously not on a diet. I don't drink Diet Coke because I'm on a diet. I just like the flavor a lot better.
Yeah, me too. I've always liked Diet Coke more.
Yeah,
I'm the opposite. I can't stand Diet Coke, but I love regular.
Maybe
Coke.
that's why she's skinny.
Probably.
That's my wife.
She's opposite. I like regular. I hate diet.
It's a joke. Yeah. But all right, we're gonna go back to the action.
Who we checking in on?
We are checking in on all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
I don't know if people can see, but Mike has his hat all the way to the last snap. It's all the way extended.
Is that a child's hat?
Maybe he just got a big melon. I don't know.
Eric Couch says, "Get some rabbit hole." Is that a brand? Must be, huh?
Never heard of rabbit hole.
Never heard of it.
But I'm down.
But I am down. I am down to try it.
Down the rabbit hole.
From bourbon country.
No. No, I'm only a couple hours south of Big Bourbon Country. But I'm only about 20 minutes away from Moonshine Country.
Yeah. Big whiskey country.
Lane Vickers says diet anything with a puke emoji.
I'm with you.
No, I don't know why. It just I'm not a huge Coke fan anyway, but if I'm gonna drink Coke, it's definitely gonna be diet.
Who's Roundhead on here?
Who's what?
Whose
Who's
username
Roundhead?
is Roundhead79?
I'm not sure. Did they
We
have
were
something to
commenting
say?
earlier. I just didn't
Oh,
know
okay.
whose name it was.
Well, I'll call them out.
Speak up, fella or lady.
What were they saying?
Oh my god. Brian, keep it coming.
What is Brian? You see his comment?
Yeah.
Wow, buddy.
I can't wait for Julie to see that.
I'm not gonna repeat that, but that's really funny.
I thought that was you,
Roundhead's name
Plansky.
is Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's Plansky, I bet you. Pumpkin Man.
Oh, okay. He actually have like a. He actually had his name on here. I remember that name, or maybe it's Facebook. I've seen him around or something.
That could be.
I know I've heard that name before. Oh, look at JP. He's behind the camera. There. Look at that B-roll he's capturing right there.
The B-hole with the B-roll.
I have no idea. Brian, I have no idea who you are.
It looks like some of that grass that's in front of them looks like half of it might have been cut or something.
Okay. JP, continue with that B-roll. Check it out. Let's get in on this, huh? Look at
Let's try to put a
that.
show together here, okay?
Yeah. He's doing a little extra credit.
You know it's B's bow because the hot pink strings on it. I think I was gonna say I heard a fart. I thought.
Yeah.
I heard
It's like-
and then
You know,
That's at least the
Really
second
good
fart I've
sense.
heard.
unfortunately, the people watching aren't gonna be able to hear it, but because we're on B's point of view, but
I think
I'm not
we're-
gonna mention any names.
Okay, we're not saying names, but whoever's filming.
But it was Dylan.
It was Dylan or
It
whoever's
was a
filming
Brandon.
Dylan. I think it was Brandon. Because Dylan looked up and said, "Stop farting."
Oh, okay. Oh man.
It's all the Jack's pizzas from earlier. Just
Oh, we have
Just
just
straight
some
roasting.
Jacks this week, that's for sure. I think the count's up to 283 carrots.
283.
283 Jack's pizzas at the Dink so far.
And you can't get a sponsorship? That's pro level.
Yeah.
We will hit 300 by the time we leave, easy. We'll probably hit that by Monday, I would say.
That's probably more than any Midwestern gas station sells in 1 year. Any one gas station, I bet, does not sell 300 pizzas. It's almost one every day.
Is Jack's popular down in Tennessee?
No,
No.
no.
Do you
Nope.
remember? I don't know if you guys have a Meyer.
No, but I remember Meyer.
You Meyer, okay? You're
Yeah.
from Michigan, so
Yeah, I'm
I
up
don't know.
there a
Does
lot.
Wisconsin have Meyer?
No, it's a.
They used to have Jack's 10 for 10.
Really?
Yeah, $10, 10 pizzas.
I know Hy-Vee does something like that. It's like 8 for 10 or something. Something like that sometimes.
We have Jack's down here, but it's not. People don't go crazy over it. We just got Casey's.
Oh,
I don't even know. We've got. Well, they bought all of the pilot gas stations that aren't truck stops. So there's Casey's all over down here now. But I don't know of any of them that have. They all say like coming soon, Casey's Pizza. But I don't know if any of them have it ready yet.
Ross moved from Michigan down to Iowa, and he's loving the Casey's pizza. I think he had it like 6 days in a row this week.
Ah,
5 days in a row.
Well, Dane says Ross drinks Bud Light.
Oh, jeez.
That's in the comments.
I agree. I live with him, I would know.
Philip the Wise says, how are you live streaming from a tree stand? Get with the times, bro. This is year 2.
This is our second season. We how many episodes we do? I think we had 6 episodes last year. It actually started with a couple turkey hunts last spring. We were kind of doing some live testing with it.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't done like professionally, but we definitely did some live
Is it
hunts.
now?
We actually killed 2. We killed 2 turkeys. Me and JP killed 2 on live last year.
Yeah.
You could actually probably go back and watch it.
14 minutes for the under to hit.
Who killed? Was Hunter the only kill last season? We had one more, didn't we?
There's a warm day.
We got I think we might actually have a deer down Brennen. Yep, we got a doe, I think, coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Lane Vickers
She's
says
not alone.
Keep your eyes peeled, Grant.
they're from Grand Rapids, Michigan. That is in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, that's where I used to live.
Actually, that's
Heritage
where
Hill.
Carrots is from as well.
Whatever you want to.
We have 1 or 2 does coming in down there.
There's two deer. I don't know. I couldn't tell what the second one was.
I think they're, well, the front one's a doe.
We better go to his POV.
Looks like a doe and a fawn.
Finally getting on some action, huh?
Now we got 3 deer.
All right. So who's gonna shoot one tonight?
I don't know why it has to be just one.
Okay, I said who's gonna shoot one tonight? I mean, it could be, you know, they're not gonna shoot 2 because they can't. So who's all gonna shoot one tonight?
I don't know, man. So far, my money's on B. He's got the only visual. There you go. There's that come here deer working. You still got something out there, or did they skirt off the edge of that field?
I think they scared it, but they might loop back around.
I honestly couldn't tell what they were. Was it a doe and 2 fawns?
I think it was two does and a fawn, or a doe and 2 fawns. I don't know.
My eyes are getting bad, you know. Getting old.
That reminds me, dude. I almost hit a fawn on my way home. Rushing to get here to you guys. Yeah, yeah, like a mile down the road from my house, a doe and 2 fawns ran out the road, and I was doing about 80.
Come on.
I wasn't really paying attention. I heard big buck, big buck, big buck.
Everyone was just cheering him on to come out.
Yeah, I know.
Wanted to salute for him.
I was like, where? Well, what do you think? Should we pop up that trivia question again?
Yeah, get it up there one more time. We'll go ahead and give them the letters on this one, too.
Yeah, I completely failed that, didn't I?
No, that's not a fail. I just figured it'd be easier for you all trying to read through them all at the end if everybody answers the same way. How many bucks did the crew kill last fall in North Dakota, last season in North Dakota? Was it A, 6, B, 8, C, 7, or D, 9? All right, folks, get those answers in quickly. Time is running out.
Oh, it looks like we lost B.
Nah, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, we're doing another trivia.
He's back.
Should we swap now?
All right, let's see if we got any more answers coming in. Yeah.
Comments either dried up or I quit getting them.
You got some really good looking ones and some really not good looking.
I mean, I see a lot of the right answers. 14 of you are going to get lucky tonight.
God. Can it be 15?
Sit for 30 seconds.
Losing goulash. Hey, what's the last message you see on the board there, Chucky?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Scott's the one working that. What was the last comment we got? That you
I need to transfer that call to the other division of labor. Scott.
The last comment?
Yeah, what was the last comment?
You talking about Brian's comment?
No, I'm just trying to see if I'm still getting these comments on mine. I think mine froze.
The last one I see is elevated products.
Yeah, I quit getting them then.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Yeah, speak for yourself, dude. That entertains me.
Mike looks like he's really contemplating life over there.
He's contemplating something with a head that big. I'm not sure.
Deer over there?
I think we might have a deer coming in again. Probably the same ones that
it probably is. It's over on B's camera.
It's
here.
on B's camera. It's coming from the direction they ran to.
Yep, that's wild. That snapback is working hard.
Hanging on by a thread. I see some movement back there.
Have you seen it yet?
I saw some movement, but I couldn't ever make much out.
Yeah, I saw movement, but I'm guessing they'll pop out here pretty soon.
Well, you fellas pumped up for a big weekend of college football?
Oh, I was about to ask.
It starts, well, Michigan plays tomorrow, I know that.
Yeah, Tennessee plays Virginia tomorrow.
No one cares about Tennessee.
Go Bulls.
I think you're going to be surprised.
I think they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll do pretty well this year. My boys are getting into college and professional sports more now, and tomorrow I'm going to take them to B-Dubs for their first trip to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch some college football.
That's awesome. I tell you what, man, I love me some B-Dubs.
Their garlic parm wings. Oh.
That's what I always get.
Oh yeah.
Do you?
So
My
good.
son
I like to mix
actually,
it up a little bit, but my favorite I would say is the honey barbecue.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah.
My boy came home with some Smart Food popcorn from Costco that was Parmesan garlic B-dubs flavor.
Really?
It's good.
We were at a 3D shoot up by Brennan's place, and a bunch of the guys showed up, and we stayed at Brennan's, and Jimbo brought some turkey breasts in a fryer and made some turkey nuggets, and he brought some B-dubs garlic parm sauce. Ooh. That changed the game on those.
Yeah. Makes for good burps.
Oh yeah. Stinky toots. For sure.
Speaking of stinky toots,
What? You?
I would say everyone here.
Scott Spitzley, our co-host for this evening.
I don't think you want to step inside the dink shed, man.
Stay out the booth.
It's pretty rough.
We got a deer on Brennan's camera. Looks like it's out in that corn or tall grass.
Mancl's talking a little bit.
I feel like there's a good chance he'll do it 2 days in a row. Let's hope we see something tonight.
Yeah, the buck Mike's after right now is was there last night in daylight, so he's hoping for a repeat on that.
Pretty quiet though so far. Just 3 deer total amongst 4 hunters, and I can honestly say I think this is the first time that we've got all 4 cameras working.
Yeah.
In the same live. It's always been 2, or it's always been 3.
I think we've only ever ever had that many hunters last year, right?
Well, we had 4 units, and we always tried to get at least 4 running, but I think we were having issues with one of them. A lot.
It seemed like
Getting
either
service.
Goulash or Hunter, wherever they were hunting in Wisconsin, gave us fits. It seems like.
There was a couple times where they were lacking signal a little bit, but Elliot was actually the one with the other unit, and I think the service there was not the greatest, because I don't know if we ever did get them on here, unfortunately, and they had one of the units, so.
Yeah, and he was after a real big buck.
Yeah, he was
Finally
after
caught
that. He did caught up to him late season.
Woodchuck on my trail camera.
Brian, if you're still watching, I didn't wrestle you at all. Or sit on your face. Sorry about that. Got no idea who you are, buddy.
So Carrots,
Yeah, buddy.
what you been up to, man?
Working, dude. That's pretty much it. Been doing a little fishing.
What are you fishing for?
Anything that'll bite. Fishing for a good time with my kids. Taking my boys out. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've got one that's a big time fisherman, so we've been running the boat around and just got the boat this summer, end of the summer, so cruising around the river, learning it a little bit. Spending some time doing that. Probably do a little more of that as it gets a little later into the fall. I think the bite picks up around here, but we got into some cats and white bass, some largemouth. We've got a fairly good smallie population around here, so I'd like to get into some of that. Crappie are good here.
I tell you what, crappie are good eating, but oh, we got a deer on Mancl here. You see him? Oh,
yeah.
her, I should say. Isn't that weird? How those apples just fall there?
Fell into a organized pile right there.
Yeah. Next to that dirt.
Next to that bare spot. What's schedule like out there right now? I mean, what time roughly are you trying to get out to the stand, and what time is the sun going down?
Let's see. They wanted to be in the stand tonight by, I think they got up by like 5:15, 5:30, anywhere
Central.
between there. Yeah, Central time. So, I think sunset is at 8:30ish. So, I mean, give or take a half hour of daylight afterwards. So almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Central. So I would say we got about another hour 20, hour 25 left of shooting light. So we got some time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good deal, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're not hunting mornings.
Yeah, right.
Not
You hunt
saying we
mornings in
can't,
late
but-
season, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm already pitch black outside here.
Yeah, well, you're Eastern. Let's see, it's what, 8:30 your time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my whole life I've known that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and it still fascinates me that it's dark here and not where you are.
That is crazy, isn't it?
Charlie Cold Brew's in the house.
Did you hear that sneeze or cough?
What was that? I don't think that was either.
I couldn't even tell you. But you know what?
One of the best sounds you'll ever hear.
You got to give it that.
Did you guys get into that Busch Light Peach at all?
We got a few.
Oh, we've actually had a few cases already of that. We still got some left too. So
How do you feel about it?
I never even saw it.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I saw like a sign in a cooler window at a like a large, real big liquor, beer, and wine store around here, but I haven't seen the actual beer, just the ad.
it's pretty good. Have you had the Busch Light Apple?
No.
You haven't had a apple?
Mm-mm. That stuff doesn't make its way this far south as prevalently as it does up where you guys live.
I feel like the peach would be popular down in the south.
Yeah, that's what you would think. Leinenkugels makes a peach that I've bought down here before that's pretty good. It's actually really good.
They make a really good grapefruit shandy that I like.
Yep.
We got deer on both screens now. I just seen a glimpse of a deer in B's POV.
Yep.
The BPOV.
BPOV.
I was just outside and the temperatures are starting to come down a little bit, so
that's good.
Deer definitely getting up and moving.
Yeah. I know the lows are, it's going to get in the 90s the next couple days, but the lows are still supposed to be high 50s, which, that's, over 20 degrees and, the same day.
Yeah, that's a good drop.
Yeah, I think evenings, that's why. Honestly, I think they would hunt mornings if it came down to the wire,
Yeah.
And if they had the right wind for it.
I know they struggle a lot with spooking deer.
Yeah.
In the mornings.
It almost looks like it's dark on B's POV there, but I think it's just the shutter all the way up.
Oh, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, it's the sun. You gotta crank the shutter up.
There he goes.
It's really hazy here too from the Canadian wildfires, so that could affect the light a bit.
Is that still happening?
It has to be. It's hazy. It's really hazy up here. I don't know. We're not that far from Canada either, so.
It's always hazy here, but it's the Smokies. We just call it humid.
You live right by the Smokies then?
Yeah.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen within the last half hour.
Yeah.
So,
With
we got
these
another
temperatures.
hour of. Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing we're going to start seeing a lot of does and fawns and younger bucks moving, though, here quick.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye on the light on that big
Hence, the deer we see right now.
Hence what we've seen so far.
Keep an eye on the lighting on that big camera.
It's early season. You got some apples out there. I wouldn't be shocked if a mature buck's still acting stupid at this point in the year.
We had a dump truck drive down the road. We're not too far off the road. And it slowed them down. There's a pretty big, thick patch right here. And they've kind of been just hanging in it. You can see them every once in a while moving around in the long grass, but it's starting to feel good. The temperatures are definitely starting to cool off. Not a lot, but it's definitely feeling cooler. Got about an hour left. See what shows up.
There's a lot of hill country hunting, in the mountains.
It's real ridgy. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you see me?
Yeah, but you're frozen.
All right. As long as you can hear me, that's all that matters. Sorry about that. I tried to have a cool special effect with this green screen button and froze myself. But but yeah,
Sorry.
it's real ridgy, hilly country, rocky. A lot of elevation change in a short amount of time. You know.
Yep. You fish in the Smokies at all?
Very little. I do a little bit of trout fishing, but it's not always very fruitful.
Yeah.
I never go up there by myself. It's always my whole family, so I'm usually competing with kids swimming in the same hole.
Yeah, it's not a recipe for success.
No, but there is great trout fishing here. Like Citico is a real popular area, kind of in the vicinity of eastern Tennessee. It's kind of Tellico Plains area, but they do yearly stocks up there, so it's always a pretty good bet.
Yeah, I trout fished down there one time a long time ago. Caught a couple rainbows.
Yeah.
Beautiful area.
You see, it is, but like if you go up to real tourist country like Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, you'll see dudes fly fishing what is essentially the drainage ditch going through the middle of town.
Because it's all Gatlinburg, I caught a hammer smallmouth in a drainage ditch behind the Kalahari or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's a lot of people that fish. It looks like a creek. It looks nice, you know, but it literally winds in and out of businesses, so it doesn't. It's not real picturesque.
No,
but you do have the entire national park. If you're after that, you can get away from it.
You got adventure if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I hunt and spend a lot of time is in southwest Wisconsin, which is a really hilly part of the state compared to the rest of the state. We got a lot of trout streams and a lot of bluffs and big hills.
Yeah. Probably where I live, I would guess crappie and striper are kind of king.
Okay.
We do have walleye. We have some muskie, but I don't know many people that catch them.
Yeah.
But it's different. You know, growing up as a kid, I fished Lake Michigan a fair amount with my family, and you know, obviously the smaller inland lakes all the time. It's a lot different fishing a muddy river compared to clear water up there, you know.
Yeah, I went from Wisconsin to Iowa, which isn't that
Sounds like he's getting closer.
Same thing. Wisconsin full of beautiful lakes, and Iowa with a lot of muddy streams and reservoirs. People still kill it down there, but it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, Iowa's water is probably similar to the Tennessee River in a lot of ways. I see a lot of people, you know, the same techniques for catching cats in Iowa.
A lot of cats, a lot of bass.
Yeah.
Different than like the upper Midwest for sure.
Yeah.
That tractor out in the field behind us.
Mancl's fighting with a farmer.
Yeah, if you're hearing that noise, it's a tractor.
Yeah.
They didn't bother the deer, so.
They seem to stay used to him pretty well.
Yeah, that's one of the best ways to enter a hard place to get. Tractor or truck.
Yeah.
I think we might have more deer coming in on one of the other cameras. I might switch us.
To hunters?
To hunters, I think. I don't know, do you see
They're looking at something a ways off.
Yeah, they've been looking out here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually kind of the direction, based on trail camera photos, the 3 or 4 bucks that keep showing up there, where they come from. So
That's right.
We'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna text them.
Yeah, we're closing in on the sweet spot.
Yeah, look at that sun. It's starting. Well, you can't see it in that shot, but the sun's starting to go down.
Just trust us.
You just trust us.
Get your tootsies warmed up, Spitz.
My toes are warming up.
This is Ross is filming Hunter right now. It's his first time. He's filmed some buddies and himself, but it's his first time filming with the crew. So feel free to light him up in the comments. I encourage it, actually.
Feel free to light them up.
I could hear them earlier. They were talking about me. I don't know what they're saying, but... I think.
Is Ross the youngest guy in your crew?
Yep.
How old is he?
Baby.
20.
20.
You still see him.
Slowly working east.
Another Michigan boy.
I only can see one buck though.
He's a good-looking dude too.
Looks like a miniature Zac Efron.
Well, ladies love the short guys for sure.
Oh yeah. We try to help him with the girls, but it's not working.
It's probably because you all hang out with dudes all the time. Back to Mancl with the dough.
Let's see it.
Well, she better be eating. Winter's coming.
Was that her bleeding or was that another deer? That fawn's sucking on her. See that fawn sucking on her right now?
Well, Doe's still hanging around Mancl. We'll see
Two bucks working their way.
if this live decoy can bring him a shooter in. He's got a couple crews in there.
Till something else comes. Well, that was a good start. Sometimes you gotta give it a good pull. Yeah. That'd be perfect if a buck came from that way. I just don't think they're gonna come from that way. Cause there's a house right over there. I'm surprised they didn't run off when we had a tractor come. Probably. There's a lot of activity here with that house. yards down the windrow we're sitting in. But it's a good sign. We at least got some deer up on their feet. There's not a ton of deer we've been getting on camera here, but at least one good shooter. A couple others, some nice younger bucks. I was kind of anticipating these deer to come from this way, and then those two come from complete opposite direction. Go figure, but yeah, so hopefully our Big Ten can read the script here. We still got exactly an hour. Shooting time here is 8:43 tonight, so we got exactly an hour before dark, so we got time. I'm gonna be paranoid to put my bow down now after that, because I mean, yeah.
An hour left, Mancl says.
1 hour left. That's about right.
There's a lot that 1 minute Mancl can do with a whole hour, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, he sees does, more does out here, he says.
Overnight, so far it's been pretty slow. Haven't seen anything besides a few birds. The wind's pretty much died down. Before it was kind of swirling all over the place, which I didn't really like, because where this deer was kind of coming from, if it would have kept swirling, it could have been bad news, but it's kind of calmed down and there's pretty much no wind anymore. But yeah, it's turning into be a pretty beautiful night. We just gotta hope this buck gets on his feet. Like I said, he's been pretty consistently daylight. I was honestly hoping to see him already a little bit, but we'll give him some time. He's just a little lazy today. Exactly an hour left, according to my cameraman. He's counting down the seconds until he gets a Jack's pizza. I'm just kidding.
That's not exactly the way you want your hunt. Your hunt.
Oh, well. Unless you're paying for a lease, then it's fun.
True. Who knows? That doesn't necessarily mean it's over.
No.
Deer see those tractors all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Like he said, there's still an hour left of hunting, so.
For sure. I mean, when the combine stops in the corn, the deer come crawling out.
Right. Oh, negative Mancl. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't hesitate to just hang tight out there.
Oh, I would definitely stay.
Last 30 to 40 minutes. The wind has died
up here in the next hour. If not, we got a pretty clean exit. Slip down this tree and walk in the standing corn back to the truck. So hopefully we get somebody to knock one down here. I've been looking in this direction, straight out across this field all night, just because Brennen said that's kind of where they were coming from. Just looking at where the trail cam was and where they were coming, and was locking on over there, and then randomly, I'm guessing they bedded it over there, but I saw like 4 deer, 2 does, and then 2 bucks. The 2 bucks, one was definitely a shooter. One of them might be borderline, I don't know. I mean, he's got to be 300 yards out. So it's tough to tell. But they were working their way east, and kind of lost sight of them now. But yeah, still a lot of time left here. I lost sight of them. I don't know where they went. But I have a feeling we'll still see them yet tonight, so fingers crossed.
All right, guys, the sun's starting to sink a little bit lower here. We're going to squeeze in one more commercial break. We'll come back here in just a few minutes after a word from our sponsors. We'll pop up that trivia question one more time to give you one last shot before the end of the episode to get entered to win on that awesome giveaway. Stick with us, guys.
Most of us only get a few weekends a year to hunt. That time is precious. We don't want to waste it changing batteries or thumbing through images of birds or raccoons or wind. That's why we developed the Edge Pro with the all-new false trigger elimination technology. FTE filters out unwanted photos and extends battery life so you can spend more time on what's important. The new Edge Pro from Multimobile gives you more control over what you see with features like Live Aim and the industry's first false trigger elimination technology. Live Aim removes the guesswork at setup with a live preview from your camera. And FTE extends battery life and eliminates up to 96% of unwanted images, meaning if deer photos are what you want, deer photos are what you get.
All right, welcome back, guys. We're going to jump in here quick, take a look at what Hunter's got going on in the field. We got some deer activity. Not quite sure exactly what we're looking at yet. but we will find out together.
Either he's working around that fence or he's gonna jump it.
Yep.
I think they said he, so it must be a buck.
It's very old school of you. Just assume.
Sorry. It might be a, what generation am I? Gen X? Gen Z? Is that what I am? Something like that. I guess I'm not with the times for my generation.
Entering the field pretty soon.
Yep, I'm on him. Looks like they're all gonna do the same thing.
We can hear Ross giving a little commentary in the background. What the heck, man?
He's
Can you see what they're looking at?
now for me, but he should pop out like of this
No.
branch any second. Is he making his way towards us or going east?
Southeast.
Okay.
Sounds like it's a buck coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a buck.
Yeah, he's working east. He's still left of that tree.
Oh yeah, I can see him here. He's just barely over top of this branch.
I can't tell if that was the first buck I saw. If that's a different one.
Okay. Just out for that dark spot. Yeah, I can't see him right now. When he gets a little bit closer, I'll be able to see him. I can see him clear as day.
There's gonna be a deer walking out from the woods. They keep on looking that way. It's a freaking coyote.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's a coyote right on the edge of the woods. Kind of right where they walked out.
Is it in the wheat? Oh, I see it.
You see him?
Yeah.
Can they not see him? Or are they not afraid?
Oh, I'd get ready, because then they'll come.
They might jump. You got the second thing?
Yeah.
Can you see me better in a bit?
Yeah.
dealing with the farmer there. And Hunter actually has a buck out in the field. Unfortunately, the branch there in front of him is covering its view.
I don't get it. Can I not see him? I feel like I'm on National Geographic.
If I had the 400 lens, it'd be sweet. He's just...
What's the range across that field?
400 yards, I would guess. Maybe 300, but they're also on a diagonal, so it could be, they're probably in that 400 range.
I was gonna say about 30 yards, but
I could throw a football that far. Let's just put it that way.
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico, I could throw a football over those mountains. Throw a pigskin a mile. I'm excited to hear Ross's reaction whenever we drive around at night scouting. Whenever we see a buck, it's just chuck, 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 big buck, big buck, big buck, big buck. Even if it's like 120 inches.
Well, if you consider all the bucks you see in your life, 120-incher probably is a big buck, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, we're down in southern Iowa now, so standards change.
Yeah, sure.
Walking right at that guy. Oh.
But, yeah, where he's from in Michigan, I mean...
That's a hoss.
Seeing a big buck just in random fields next to public or on public just doesn't really happen.
That's what everybody from Michigan tells you.
Yeah, I hear that a lot from him. He's had some good success in Michigan, though.
Yeah.
He and his dad, they've done really well, so...
That's the secret. They all have success. They just tell you it sucks, and they don't.
I believe the first deer he ever shot won 169.
Jeez.
Official.
Really?
Yeah, he hasn't been able to top that, and he was like 9, but...
Was he hunting
so that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Where? Jackson County, I believe. I don't know where that is, but...
East of Battle Creek?
Southeast, somewhere down there.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Sorry, Ross, if I just exposed where you're at.
No. Speaking of Ross, he needs to work with the camera there.
He could brighten it up for us a little bit.
We sure he didn't fall out of the tree?
That's not Ross's out.
Check out that horizontal line, though.
Getting a check-in from Mancl?
What's that? Alright. You don't need to show me, I believe you. We had a decent start to the night. We had a doe and a fawn come in here. They were in here for quite a while, and things were kind of starting to shape up. I had a feeling one of these bucks was going to be coming, and all of a sudden there's the farmer that gives us permission. They don't live too far from here, maybe a few hundred yards, and he's got a couple of alfalfa fields behind us, and he decided to come out here and bale some of the hay tonight. So the doe and the fawn, they just kind of went back into the woods. They weren't super spooked, but he's been kind of just making laps occasionally around through here, so I don't know what's going to happen here now. He's kind of further west now, it sounds like, but I think if he'd stay where he is, we'd be okay, but we'll see. We still got a little bit of time. It's 8:03 right now, so we still got 40 minutes. So a lot can happen. But who knows? Not really sure what to expect now at this point, but we'll stick it out here and hopefully this 10 messes up. Right, Jimbo?
Sounds like Mike's having kind of a rough night out there.
Got something out there.
All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and jump back into our trivia question for the night. Remember, the correct answer to this trivia question will enter you to win one of, 12 to 15 different prizes, each of which is pretty damn awesome. So definitely jump in. Everything from rangefinder, broadheads, pop-up blinds, boots. I mean, great stuff. So we'll roll that trivia question one more time. How many bucks did the crew kill last season in North Dakota? A, C, B, 8, C, 7, or D, 9? And remember, not only does the correct answer enter you to win the giveaway for this episode, but you'll also be entered in the grand prize giveaway of just the big cage blind. And I hope we announced that already.
We did announce it, and we also had a commercial on it. It was actually our first commercial on the show.
Good. For a second there, I was like, oh, shit.
I guess we can talk now. I think I was counting 7. Dan.
So Goulash is our only skunker so far, right?
Think so.
Yeah.
We're getting down to prime time, though, so.
Yeah.
What have we got? Another 25, 30 minutes? 8:07.
Yeah, I think we got about 30 minutes, 35 maybe.
Moving right into the dirty 30. I'm sure I missed it, but obviously Hunter's lost sight of that buck moving toward him.
Yeah, I think I heard them saying something about seeing 2 coyotes come out.
Oh.
I'm not positive, but...
You said coyotes and my dog barked immediately afterward.
Where them deer at, though?
I want to give a big shout out to Dale and Gail who host us out here. I know they're watching right now.
Absolutely.
Always thank you. They're always feeding us teas and taking care of us. So.
And they're not just plain teas either. They're
No.
the best kinds of teas.
They take care of us.
They've been
like we're their own.
great hosts here. They were kind enough to let us use their basement to make this happen. If it wasn't for them, we would not be able to do the live here. So,
yeah, they've been good.
Shout out to Gail and Dale.
That's awesome. Rescue Rangers. Shout out. Yeah, big thanks to them.
Yeah, this wouldn't be happening.
We've been hanging out with them every night too. They're such a good time. So
It'd be way cooler if they were sitting right across the table from me right now.
Gail was sitting with us earlier,
Gail was
but
sitting with us for a little bit.
She couldn't hear because we got the headphones in, so she went upstairs.
Yeah,
so
she
could
put
listen.
it on her iPad.
They get so excited when we're successful and stuff, so it's so nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Great people.
Great people. I know their granddaughter's looking forward to rewatching this later, so.
Looks like Mancl's got a deer coming in again.
Is that the same water?
Can't count Mike's spot out yet.
Yeah, he needs to not be discouraged for sure.
Yeah, he was pretty down in the dumps about the baler going through there. Things are looking up again, though.
It is pretty rough on the serenity of the moment when the old John Deere comes trucking through.
For sure.
Well, you're Dylan. You might have a buck coming in.
Is he looking at a picture?
I think he's looking at. I think he's looking at the mulcher.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I have a feeling they're looking at one of their other spots they didn't go to tonight.
Oh, I gotcha. This doe might have Mancl pinned.
She's
ain't looking good. Huh?
She's weary.
She's been hanging out with him for the last hour, and all of a
Is
sudden
that the
things
same
are
doe that
suspicious.
busted him
I
earlier?
think it's the same one.
Ah, I gotcha. That sucks.
She knows the jig's up.
She looks a little older too, doesn't she?
A little gray in the face.
Yeah.
She looks tasty.
Right.
They get a little wiser, right?
Yeah, man, I'm about ready for some fresh medicine. I've been out for a minute.
Well, we're hoping to have some fresh Veni tonight. So if you want to make your way up,
It's a quick drive from Tennessee to North Dakota.
I'll be there
hop,
with
skip, and a jump.
the coffee. Sunday.
I think that doe. I think that doe knew what was going on.
She looks savable to me. He can recover the situation.
Just so you guys are aware, everyone watching that are a part of the trivia question and the giveaway, we will be announcing the winners the start of the next episode, just so you're aware. So make sure you guys tune in every episode. If by chance you don't get back with us, we will try our best to contact you, but either way we'll announce the winners on there, and we'll let you know what you've won. Looks like we got some action going on over at B's camera too.
I think JP is putting us on something behind those leaves.
I actually
oh yeah, I see a deer.
I can't tell if that deer B's looking at's picked its head up yet or not.
I can't tell either.
I'd like to see what it is. So we got deer in front of Mancl and D, and if I heard right, I think Mancl has more than just that doe by him. He kept saying up higher.
No, I think he was telling Jim to get higher on her.
Oh, okay.
Pointing a little low, but
I'm just gonna stop talking.
Oh, shut up.
sounds like the doe might be giving him the old blow.
I don't think you guys have to be silent about a beer run.
Yeah, I brought extras.
Did I cover it up pretty good?
Yeah, that was great.
He thought I only brought one for each of us.
And you missed it. You didn't see it on the show because the camera wasn't on us, but I did. I had to step away for a second. I spilt a little bit on this table.
And on the computer.
Yeah, it was mostly went on my computer. It wasn't good.
It was probably running hot anyway.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
it's
cool.
always running hot. Oh, yeah. Feel that.
It's warm for sure.
Are you zoomed in all the way? Are you zoomed in all the way?
I agree, Eric. She blows, she has to go.
So what date for our listeners are we looking at for next episode? Sorry for the pause there. I did not have a stroke.
No, thank you. So that is actually going to be the opener of Wisconsin. So
Right.
I believe that would be September 16th, which is just in a couple weeks. So you don't have to wait too long. That'll be on a Saturday, actually. It'll be Saturday evening.
2
so
weeks from tomorrow.
make sure you tune in there. We will announce the winners there. And like I said, if you're not tuning in, we will do our best to find you.
No, we won't. You need to tune in for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you have to tune in.
No choice. Otherwise, the interns get all the prizes.
But if you do miss it live, you can still go back and watch the episode later, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep. These will all
The
be
comments are
posted
there
and-
to be rifled through.
You are correct. We're getting down to the wire. I think we got, what, maybe 20 minutes left?
Looks like Mike still got wise on him.
He's lucky I don't have a doe tag.
Yep. That's what
I was wrong.
Eric Couch was saying.
The situation was too far gone. He could not recover.
He fumbled.
Man, she is still blowing.
Don't give it up.
Oh, man. If only he had a tag. Huh?
That wind switched. Right when she
That's why you always carry a rock in your pocket.
She was gonna just walk off. And that wind freaking, it was blowing perfect for us most of the night.
He's still gone.
September 16th, David, you'll be in the tree unless it's very hot.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'd imagine. I mean,
She definitely.
it's probably still going to be pretty warm, but you never know. Might get lucky.
I was looking. I thought I could hear something.
Yeah, Brian, he
over
does
here.
not have a doe tag. Otherwise,
So I
he
was
said he
looking
would
over
shoot
this
her.
way.
We get non-residents out here get one either sex tag.
So he does have a doe tag. He lied.
He does not have
He
it.
does, but it's either sex. But he's
Oh,
he's
well, I mean, he's not going to shoot a doe over a buck.
What about you guys?
If he was a
So
team player,
has-
he would.
It's either sex, but he's not going to waste it on the doe.
You can just see by the look on his face that he was not happy with his dog. There it is.
He looks like a pissed off version of the dickhead brother in Yellowstone.
Gamey.
Yeah.
I should start calling him Gamey. I don't know if he's watched the show, so I don't know if I understand, but
I will.
Tall one and a new buck. It's got a strong side on one side and like a big cluster of crap.
What we got going on over here?
looks like some corn.
Looks like some corn.
Yep.
I thought we had a deer coming out.
I'm thinking maybe we'll see some stalks moving, but right now it just looks like some unpicked corn to me.
If it's a child, I'm out.
A bunch of kids come out. Stephen King's behind them.
Oh, I was just seeing B pull up a picture. It must be one of his target bucks showed up somewhere else tonight.
Came from the south. I think she was calming back down, but she was gonna just slowly walk out of here.
Doing a
Well,
little update from
she went
Mancl.
around these hay bales we got here. Right as she got around the hay bales, the wind switched, and she got us pretty good. She blew the place up.
Didn't
So
shut up.
I would be pretty shocked if we see something else the rest of the night, but we're hunting. That's beats sitting at home, so can't complain. But we still got about 20 minutes, so hopefully we can make something happen here soon. If not, tomorrow night we have a good spot tomorrow night. We have actually one of the bucks he's a pretty nice 8-pointer with a drop tine. He daylighted tonight. And there's another nice 10-pointer in that spot. And we have an ideal wind for that tomorrow night. So I think that's where we'll end up being if nothing happens here the rest of the night.
That's the nice thing about setting up so many spots is we got the wind switching tomorrow, but that opens up other spots that some might even be better than some of the spots they're in tonight.
So nobody's going to have to be stuck in Dobrosville tomorrow night?
I hope not. We'll see. Mike might be stuck in that again. Different spot. What's Dylan up to? Oh, that's Brennan.
Are we going all the way to his chest hair down to his ball throw?
What do you have those switched?
Yeah, you had.
Wrong name.
Say, Dylan looks like he aged like 25 years. Grew a beard. I think Brennan's got more hair on his face than Dylan has on all of his body.
I was trying to throw everybody off guard, you know, seeing if they were paying attention.
I think made this.
Don't end up on that train station. Did you change your camera to automatic? sent a photo.
The rest of these,
Is that a little buck? No.
no, that's just 2 years. Is that her blowing?
Not sure if that's Mancl's doe blowing or what.
Kind of a goofy ear, or is that just me?
That's something. I don't know. Looks like it could be notched or something.
Maybe.
What kind of farm you guys hunting anyway?
I don't know, they all got tags in their ear. I've never seen that before. Yeah, it looks like she's got cauliflower ear or something.
She's been grappling.
She's been on the mat.
Actually, shout out to Matt Johnson. He actually just posted all the dates we're going live. I didn't have it in front of me, but yeah, so September 16th will be the Wisconsin opener. Then October 14th will be the following. So actually, we're going to have a little month break there, but we're going to try to, it's called Rut Live for a reason. We're going to try to get most of the action during, the latter part, pre-rut and rut. So the next one will be pretty much every week after that. So we'll go from October 14th, October 21st, October 28th, November 4th, and November 11th. And those all are on Saturday nights. And times vary because as the season goes, as the year progresses, we lose daylight. So just stay tuned. We'll obviously post it on all of our socials, what time we'll be starting. We'll post out the link ahead of time. That way, you can click on it, click on the bell for notifications, and that will also give you a reminder or let you know when we go live.
And there'll be more prizes to be had.
There will be
many more.
All of these prizes that are given out from this episode will be every episode. So the same items, the same 14 items, will be given away every episode. So, I mean, if you want awesome stuff, make sure you tune in.
If you need 7 pairs of lacrosse boots,
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you might go up there next year. Hey, but if you keep winning cell cams or something like that, or tree stands,
yeah.
What's she looking at?
All right, boys, she's getting to be the midnight hour.
Dylan's got some words for us.
Pretty sure I just heard him say, I think we need our clothes. Not sure what that means.
No, I think he said, I think we need to record this. But maybe.
Well, that pretty much concludes our night. We've got a few minutes left here. It was pretty uneventful, besides the comment section and the live. But overall, it was still a fun sit. First night of the year in the books, and these next couple days look like it's still going to be pretty warm out. So I don't know how great the deer activity is going to be, but come Monday into Tuesday, there's going to be about a 20-degree drop. So later in the week should get pretty good, but we'll have to get through these couple hot days yet. So like I said, still feels good to be back in the tree, and we'll keep at it.
That's a spirit, Goulash. Keep at it, brother.
We got plenty of time left.
So before Mancl jumps in here with his closer, back to discussing the schedule for these live events. It is Rut Live, Rut focused. Kind of switched it up a little bit this year because we had a couple dates we felt like could really potentially be something special. So threw those in on the front end. But definitely looking forward to these October lives for sure.
we're just about out of light here. We only got like another 2 or 3 minutes of shooting. Kind of a disappointing night, to be honest. Came in here with high hopes. We had a shooter in here last night. Actually, the last couple nights. And things were starting off good. We had a doe and a fawn come in, and had the farmer come behind us. He was baling hay, and he kind of bumped the deer off. They decided to come back, and the doe ended up, she kind of circled around, and then right at the same time the wind shifted on us. It was blowing northwest all night. For the most part, it kind of shifted. It was kind of swirling a little bit on and off, but the majority of the wind all night was in our favor. And right when she went to kind of walk back down in the draw, the wind shifted in her direction, and she pretty much blew up the whole place. So that's going to be pretty much a wrap for us for the first night, though. Thanks for watching the live. Appreciate you guys coming on here. Look forward to doing these the rest of the fall. Look forward to giveaway. We got a bunch of great prizes from our partners. So hop on, stay interactive with that. Hopefully we can get some cool stuff in your hands. Yeah, we're going to keep grinding out here the next few days in North Dakota. And I think we'll run into a good buck here eventually. I got high hopes for tomorrow night. We got a really good spot we're going to tomorrow night, where we got 2 shooters, and one of them actually daylighted tonight. So hopefully we can run into him tomorrow, because he'd be a pretty cool buck. So, but for us, that's pretty much a wrap for night number 1 in North Dakota.
We just got a little bit, I think we got 2 minutes left of shooting lights. We got 1 more minute of shooting lights, so we're going to be closing this out here shortly. We still got a doe in front of B and JP. I was kind of shocked. What do you think?
Oh, I thought something was getting killed tonight. Let alone we'd see some bucks, maybe like across the field.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see a buck. There was a buck in front of Hunter, but unfortunately we were unable to get the camera on it. I think it was just had some brush in the way is all, but
yeah, it sounds like a couple coyotes came in, just blew out that field. They were
all right. Well, that is gonna shoot. Well, it's 8:42, so all the units had to get shut down. Unfortunately, we lost Josh too. But
he's gone.
It's all good though. Everyone, there he is. What's up, dude?
I just bounced out because trying to figure out what was going on there. I thought maybe I could leave and come back. And
oh, you're golden. You're golden. All the units are shut down. I mean, it's end of shooting light. So, little recap. Unfortunately, we did not see any bucks. I'm actually really surprised.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah. But we're gonna still be out here grinding. We've got. I mean, some of us are even staying out here another week or so. So, we appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Like I said, trivia question. That will be the winners will be announced on September 16th at the beginning of the show. So if you're tuned in, beautiful. Go ahead and just throw us a message on any of our socials or email. If you're not tuned in, we're going to be trying our best to get a hold of you. But be sure to be tuned in all episodes if you want to win even more gear as well. So plus we have the cage blind giveaway. I mean, that's a huge giveaway we're doing at the end of the show. If you comment the right answer on any of the episodes, that's what you'll win. So
you'll be entered to win.
You'll be entered to win. Sorry. Yeah.
Everyone gets
if
one.
you just answer the question, you're going to win a cage blind.
Any episode you want.
Everybody gets cage blind.
Yeah. So appreciate you guys so much, Charlie. It was awesome to have you on.
It was a ton of fun doing it together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Good to have you, man. That third person adding a little bit to the conversation. I enjoy it. I think it makes the dynamic a little better.
I'm excited to do more of these with you guys. So
yeah, 2 is fun, but 3, I think, even better.
Perfect. More than merrier.
Oh, I wasn't good enough for you, Kurt?
You're always good enough for me, Spitz.
But again, thanks everybody for tuning in. September 16th, we'll be back. So yeah,
more prizes and hopefully deer hitting the ground.
Heck yeah,
right, guys.
You guys have
thanks
a good
again.
night.
We're out. We're gonna finish up with a couple commercials here. But until next time, we'll see you.
Get those interns tucked in.
Yep.
We've got a big CRP field to the east of us, and then we've got prime alfalfa right here over my right shoulder. We're gonna try to put a licking branch or a scrape tree branch off the end of one of these corner posts down here. This should be a good spot. We got a decent wind here tonight. We're sitting a cage blind on a different property. Got a doe tag in my pocket, so if we can get a doe to walk past the blind tonight, probably gonna go ahead and try to shoot it.
It was just a perfect night. Snuck into the blind. We already had deer in the fluke plot. What an awesome night of hunting down here in Iowa.
Luminox are brighter, more durable, and with replaceable batteries, the longest-lasting compound and crossbow lighted nocks on the market, period. When your moment of truth comes, rely on the only lighted nock trusted by the best. Luminox. Light 'em up at luminox.com.